Welcome back to Live in the Garden Life. I am in zone 5 and we normally wait until May to plant our seeds in ground, but I am going to risk it this year and I'm going to be planting out some of these seeds. They're cold hardy plants, so I think they should be fine. I'm going to be testing out, this is a Dollar Tree brand, a new brand from our Dollar Tree. It's the Matchless brand and it's Swiss Shards. And I'm also going to be planting what is this? I guess I sowed some already, but I'm also going to be planting the Butter Crunch lettuce. I love backyard lettuce. And lastly, this one was blowing away, so let me grab it from my pockets. I'm going to be planting Swiss Shards. This is the regular one that I've planted before, but I do have a tag here to differentiate both of them. So I'm going to be planting these in stacking plants for the very first time, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just looking around and taking everything in because I've been locked away in the winter and now I get to go outside. So I'm so excited. I want to do this, I want to do that. As you can see in the back, I've extended the garden. I had to finish doing that. My plans were interrupted yesterday, but in any case, I need to plant these out because it's a nice day. And so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to place in here, maybe I should do this on the table so you guys can see better. Yeah, so the first thing I'll do is I am going to be planting Swiss Shards. So I'm going to show you what we're working with. I am going to be using this potting mix from Rona, formerly Lowe's here. So I'm going to be using this potting mix. And then I'm going to be planting these guys out. Originally, I wanted this particular tier to be all herbs, but I am going to plant the lettuce and Swiss Shards and such in there. We're going to plant these out. So let's go. All right. So I've already added the potting mix. So all I'm going to do is, first of all, let's compare these Swiss Shards. So this one, they're both from Dollar Tree. This is new for us. I haven't tried it yet. And I'm going to see if their seeds look any different, which I don't think they will. They don't. This is our, oh man, it's starting to get a little chilly. Let's see the difference. So this is the Matchless one. It looks like they're darker green, which is good. Darker green vegetables are better for you. This is the darker green ones. And this is the regular Swiss Chard that I'm used to. Can you see it? Darker green and the regular one that I'm used to. I don't think it's going to make a difference. So the regular one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Why not? Now we're going to do the dark green ones. We're going to do 6 as well. That's 6. All right. We got a lot here, but we're not planting everything today, obviously. All right. So this one needs more soil over there. These are perfect to plant inside these pots because their roots are shallow and they're so easy to access. Oh no, the wind is just blowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2. Oh no, blowing away. So they're going in my pocket. All right, you guys, these are done. That's 6. And just to make sure I know what's what, this is the Matchless brand. So I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to cover these up with soil now. Today, I am just determined. It doesn't need as much as I placed on there, but whatever. Today, I am just determined to plant out some of this stuff. I actually checked the weather And for the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have really good weather. Normally here in my town, I gotta put this in my pocket as well. We don't normally have the, consistent weather like this in spring, at least not last spring, or the spring before that, or the spring before that. And it was a rough winter. So I'm like besides myself right now because I could come out here, the sun is out, which makes it a little warmer. And yes, mission accomplished. I just want to plant some things out. Let's pat it down. Pat it down, pat it down. Oh, forgot to cover this one. All right. Everything is covered, and I am going to do the same for the lettuce. So it's time for the lettuce. I just love a good backyard lettuce. So the lettuce seeds are just so tiny. So I just usually just toss a bunch of it in. So we have lettuce and lettuce. So I'm gonna remember these, the brown ones are lettuce. Note to self, because I may forget, but I'm gonna see what comes out of there when it grows, right? So remember, the goal of today is to plant all 6 stacking plants. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 planted out. Now we're going to do the rest. What I'm going to do in this pot is a little unique. I just finished off some lettuce, and this is store-bought. This is, I would say it's an experiment, but I did try this last year and it totally worked. So as you can see, this is the live lettuce that I bought, and so it does have roots here, and all roots need is something like soil, sometimes water works depending on the plant, to grow in. So I'm gonna plant this out in this one here. It doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna have to add some more soil though. Remember, these are shallow roots. So these pots are, I don't know how many inches they are, but they're good enough for something like lettuce to grow in these pots. The soil is actually wet. The soil is actually quite wet, so I don't want to touch it today. Well, I don't want to get my hands all dirty today. Okay. So here we go. This is the, I'm still needing more. Ugh. I want to see all the roots covered up. That's what you're looking for. There we go. All right. So this lettuce is good to go, and it will produce lettuce. And since we're doing a whole store-bought theme for this particular planter, I'm actually going to, there's soil on here, I'm going to plant store-bought thyme. So I'm gonna be careful here because we're still using this. This is new, I just used a few of these, but here's some thyme. And this is a really, really tasty herb to add to your dishes. So I'm going to plant from what I purchased from the store. Now, have I done this before? No, but if it worked with one plant, oh my gosh, this looks so good. I'm certain it's gonna work with another. So I'm looking for the strongest one. I'm gonna take this off and use them. Okay. And now I have here, I'm gonna put this in the root. Oh no, everything's going away. Ow, ow. gotta keep these in my pockets. Yeah, okay. Let's put these in my pockets. Oh snap. Okay, let's cover this up. I gotta do this quickly because my jacket's blowing, everything's blowing. So yeah, I just took off the time that was on here, the extra pieces, and I'm just gonna put this in the soil. And I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna do this for another one. This one here, we're gonna try it. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. But I'm gonna root that just like that, just beside the larger one. Every plant needs a friend. And I'm gonna do that in the last one here. Let's get a nice big one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This stuff smells so good, you guys. We add it to our soups, to our meat when we're cooking. Any meat, you can add it to your fish, and it is just so tasty. So here it is, the thyme, and we're gonna put it in here. Ooh. And then we're gonna do another one. I'm looking for the ones that have roots on it, so it's a little bit darker than the other ones. Bending over like this could really injure your back. So be careful if you're like me. I'm just so fixated on all of this. I'm sort of just ignoring what's going on with my back, but bending over like that, I just felt it. Ooh, this time is good. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit more soil in here. In both of them, actually. Okay, and these guys are going to take root. You could even do this in water as well. It's either soil or water. So here we go. At the end of the season, I expect to have a lot of time. Do not fail me. All right. So that's done. I'll have you take a look. Lettuce from the store, thyme from the store, and also thyme from the store. So that's one planter, and then we have one last planter to plant up. What should I put in there? I think this will be the top one, and I'm going to plant some Tiny Tim tomatoes, and it obviously needs to go to the top. I know tomatoes are normally heavy feeders, but these are Tiny Tims. They don't grow very tall. I'll show you the package here. They don't grow very tall, hence the name Tiny Tims. And I'm gonna test them out and see what happens. Oh, these seeds are tiny. I think I'm gonna just put, how many fell out there? I don't know. They're so small, they just keep coming out. 1, 2 is in there. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Place this in my pocket, cover the soil, and we are good to go. And when I finish up, I am going to show you how to stack these. It makes sense for me, or to me. I see some people planting after. For me, it's easier to plant these up before you stack them. Let's press this down. So now I'm going to show you how to stack them. Where are we? So you basically just, hang on, that's in the way. Yeah, it just fits, right? One on top of the other. Let me see if I could show you here. You see these little pockets here, it just snaps right in. You won't hear a huge snap, but you will feel it once it goes in. Are these the Tiny Tims? No. You'll feel it once it goes in. I'm going to put these high because I don't know what rodent or animal is coming out and eating my stuff. And of course, the tomatoes is going to be the top one. So yeah, here it is, you guys. So there you have it, friends. I can't even see. Here are the stacker plants. I have vegetables and herbs here, and behind here I have strawberries. So this is my first year planting in stacker plants, and I just love the visual of it. So I'm really excited. If it works out, I may just get some more. But I have a lot of pots here that I'm going to plant, and as you can see, this whole thing's a mess. I gotta run to the store, and I have to get some wood chips, and then we will get this bed going. But for today, I accomplished my goal, which is to plant out this particular tier, and mission accomplished. And I am totally excited to see food that will come from here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.